Good morning, welcome back. It is Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope your favorite team won the big game yesterday. But as of right now, the game is still playing because I am recording this Sunday night as I usually do. So I have no idea who is winning. I haven't even turned on the TV to begin to watch it. So you can tell where my interest is. We've been watching the NASCAR Netflix series and really enjoying that at this point. So anyway, as you see by the thumbnail and by the title, 20 random NASCAR hero cards. This is, of course, from a trade that I did back in August on one of the Facebook groups. And we're going to start off in the NASCAR Nationwide series. So this had to be mid-2000s. I don't have an exact year on this, but I'm going to say about 2009, 10, 12, somewhere in there. Landon Castle with JD Motorsports. Of course, he's been in and out with that team over the years. Landon's a serviceable driver. I just don't ever see him getting that really top-tier ride, but he always seems to do good in those mid-pack cars. Next one from the Truck Series, 1998, Ron Barfield. And I believe, Hardy Motorsports, that'd be Charles Hardy. That'd be probably after Bill and Charles split. Charles was a co-owner of the 94 Cup car. Going to go back to the Busch Series, 2005. David Stremme drove for Fitz Bradshaw Racing. I believe David owns a business in Pennsylvania now. Last I heard was building some chassis or race cars of some kind. 1997, back to the Cup Series. Jeff Bodine. One of the last years he would drive for his own team. Following season, he would sell out to Jim Smith. May have even been during 97 when he sold to Jim Smith or Jim Matei or somebody. I think it was Jim Matei. And then Jimmy Smith later bought into the team. So 97, 98, he sells to Jim Matei. 1996 in the Busch Series. This was a short-lived pairing. Dennis Setzer with Aiken Sutton Motorsports. And this was supposed to be, I don't want to call it a dream team, but it was supposed to be a competitive team. And after a few DNQs, they released Dennis. I believe they put Elton Sawyer back in that car because Elton had great chemistry with the Aiken Sutton team. 2020 Cup Series, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Of course, that's with the JTG Doherty team. They are the defending Daytona 500 winners. Be interesting to see if they can maintain that. This next one, I believe is 2022, I believe. Kurt Busch with Embrace Home Loans. Don't really remember where that car ran. Then from 2007, we have Kurt's younger brother, Kyle, with the CarQuest and Kellogg's paint schemes. That was an alternating sponsorship during the year. So they didn't even have to change the colors of the car. Just move the stickers from front to back. 1997 Cup Series, Bill Elliott. This was the 94 team that we talked about earlier. And this looks like 1998 in the Truck Series. Bob Keselowski. This must be the father of Brad and Brian Keselowski. Longtime Dodge driver in the ARCA and then later Truck Series. 2004 Busch Series. Michael Waltrip with Best Western. And even has a little flyer here on the side, but thought it might be a coupon, but it's not. A little bit about Michael's career there. Then this next one looks like 2004. The Mike Wallace with the Geico team might be 2005. No, it's beyond that because it's a Camry. I just see 2004 on the back. So it's going to be later on. So it's going to be 2008 or 9. I'm not really even sure when this is. I've seen 2004. But it's definitely 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere thereabouts. 1996 Busch Series, Jeff Fuller. And this was the ST Racing which would eventually become JTG Doherty, but it was originally owned by Jody and Tad Geschechter. 1992 Busch Series, Hut Strickland with Mac Martin Motorsports. And I don't know why the crew chief is scratched out here. I don't even know who it was. But there's the schedule, part-time schedule they were going to run. Of course, eventually Larry Pearson took over that team, driving that team full-time in 94 and 95, and had some really, really good runs and a few wins. Looks like 1995, we have Lake Speed and the Spam Can, as they like to call it. Lake had a few good runs in that car. And we're looking, next one here is 1996 Busch Series with Jeff Green, driving for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. So here's some of the team members. Mike Coyer, heard that name several times. Danny Earnhardt. Look down here at the bottom. Don Hawk. And then Tony Uri Sr. and Tony Uri Jr. Then we'll scroll out so you can see the card there. So I like how DEI always did that with the team members. 2022, Austin Cindric, good year for him. He won the Daytona 500, made his only playoffs so far in his rookie season. He needs to step it up a little bit this year. Another driver had a bad year last year in the Xfinity Series, needs to step it up. Brandon Jones. But I think maybe they figured out all the problems they had and they can get their season turned around. Got a couple more to go. This next one is from the Truck Series in 1999, and it's Jimmy Hensley. It's got a front, it's got a back, and then it's also got a middle. So the team owner there, Richard Petty. So very cool with that Dodge. They won a couple races together. And we are going to end with a card from, doesn't tell me, really. It's got to be 2010s, late 2010s. Looks like 2013. Joey Logano. A lot of these years blend in for me together with all the driver changes and car changes and so forth. But Joey Logano wraps us up today. So that has been our Monday 20 Random NASCAR Hero Cards. We'll continue to do this every Monday until we run out. And it looks like we've probably got, I don't know, maybe anywhere from 8 to 10 more Mondays of doing that. So that would put us, we're in February, so March. It might be late April by the time we run out of hero cards. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Really, really do appreciate it. And put these in the stack. I got a filing cabinet full of these, and I'm going to have to start working on it, getting them sorted. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Really, really do appreciate it. Make sure you come back at noon for Fast Packs, and we will see you then.